Welcome to the High Level Entrepreneur, a podcast with me, Joella Skog. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about the 5 mindset blocks that are most likely standing in the way of you reaching the next level. And some of these you might not understand yourself that they are mindset blocks, but I will go through all of them and I'm sure you can relate to a lot of these mindset blocks. All right. So, the first mindset block is a very, very common one that I'm sure you can relate to because we have all felt that mindset block throughout our business in different times in our business. And that is the belief that I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready for the next level. I'm not ready to scale my business. I'm not ready to increase my offer, increase my prices. I'm not ready to sell high ticket offers. I'm not ready to invest. I'm not ready to do anything. And the truth is, the people that are saying this is usually the people that are constantly stuck in the same place for years on end, or they're not really moving forward in their business or in their personal development. Meanwhile, the entrepreneurs I know and my clients, especially, I think they're amazing people. They don't say, I'm not ready. They are constantly making huge leaps. Everything from getting a book contract or to doubling their prices or launching the things or pitching themselves to podcasts or interviews, whatever it is. They're not saying, I'm not ready. They are doing it anyway. And the truth is, I've never felt ready for anything. I didn't feel ready to start a business. I didn't feel ready to launch high ticket offers. I didn't feel ready to start public speaking or pitch myself to a big company that does courses for startups. I didn't feel ready to invest in a business. Like, I've never felt ready for any of those things. And they've definitely created a lot of fears in me. It's definitely been scary at times. But the thing is, I'm not scared of those uncomfortable feelings that tell me something is scary and uncomfortable because I know that it's within the discomfort that I grow. I know that the discomfort and a voice within screaming no is not always your inner voice telling you don't do this because it's not aligned, but you can have an inner voice screaming no because you are just terrified and it's new territory. It's just something that's new. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It's just new. So to me, being ready is not something you become. Being ready is a choice. Otherwise, you're going to wait for the rest of your life to become ready because you don't just become ready. You choose to become ready. All right? That's just the way it is. And I really encourage people to like have mentors, know high level entrepreneurs, like study people that are not just successful but are also very aligned and loving their lives. Like, are they sitting around waiting for things because they are not ready yet? And I think sometimes, I think a lot of people can use the excuse of, well, it's not aligned, or I don't feel ready because there's this thing that needs to happen first. So there's always excuses coming, there's always new excuses. But the thing is, you have to be really honest with yourself and sometimes look yourself in the mirror and just tell yourself, like, shut up. You are ready, and stop making excuses. The second mindset block that I come across a lot with clients, but I've also felt it for myself as well, is the thing that the next level will be too much for you to handle. Like, the next level will mean more work or more clients or harder work, more complicated stuff happening. But the way that I got over this mindset block was that I needed to overcome my own belief that the next level looked in a specific way, like that there was a specific next level for me, that and that there were no other options. I really need to think about, well, what does next level look like for me? Because if I feel like the next level would have to mean that I have to hire people, hire a team, and I don't really want to hire a team, then you can actually choose that the next level for you does not mean hiring a team. It means scaling your business without hiring people. It means more growth without hiring a team. So you have to decide that the next level looks different for you than it might do for other people. And it was the same thing when I decided to launch my first high ticket offer, my first premium offer, which was the time it was a lower price. But then when I launched it all in, it was a 5K offer. And when I launched that offer, I kind of like the reason why I did that offer initially was because the next level for me looked like more income and less work. Because I had reached a pretty good income level and I had a lot of work, but I just knew that I wasn't meant to be stuck in front of a computer all day long. I wasn't meant to get up early in the morning and just sit in front of my laptop or have a schedule filled with client meetings. That was just not my fate. And the next level for me literally meant working less, having fewer clients, and going from working with huge brands and corporations to working with solopreneurs. So the next level doesn't have to mean more or harder or difficult. It can mean easier and more aligned and more harmony, more time, more freedom, more money, right? So you have to decide what the next level means to you, because it might look very different from other people. Because other people told me that the next level for me would be, at the time, a few years ago, I should create a marketing agency. I should get more corporate clients, create campaigns for them, manage their social media, and hire people, hire a team, or create an agency together with other people. And I was offered that opportunity actually several times. But every time it came to me, that offer, it just was like this feeling in my stomach that this is not what I want to do. Even though to other people, that seemed like the natural next step for me. And that was not the natural next step for me, because the natural next step was something that felt more aligned. And I did find my path. And this fear has actually come up multiple times. And it's usually when I realize that I'm on the wrong path, I'm doing the wrong strategy, or I have set up my program in the wrong way, in a way that means that the next level will be difficult to manage or will require something from me that I'm not ready to give, or I don't want to give. That's what I want to say. Um, but when I have redefined what the next level looks like, that means maybe I'm changing some things right now. Maybe I am changing my offers. Maybe I'm changing my prices, my business model, my strategies. So really ask yourself, like, what is the next level look like for me? Again, it might look like nothing you've ever seen before, because the truth is, my dream business, lifestyle, everything, I haven't really seen it before. Like, my vision is not something that I've seen anyone else live. I want a life that I have never seen anyone else live before. Like, very specifically, I have not seen it. And it's been like that since day one for me. I've never had role models. I've never had people that are walking on the exact same path that I want to walk on. It helps a lot to have mentors that are modeling values for me and modeling, you know, the kind of values I want to live my life around and the kind of lifestyle I want and the income levels and the success. But I still haven't seen like, oh, that is what I want specifically. I've never seen that before. And that's okay. Like, you can create your own vision, you can create your own idea of what your future looks like. The next mindset block that is very common is thinking that everything is on the other side of success, on the other side of results. Like, thinking that you are worthy when you have achieved. Like, you deserve to be an authority when you are already featured on 10 podcasts and 5 media interviews, or you have already reached a certain income level. Like, the belief that I am an authority in my industry when I have achieved some things. And the truth is, it's the opposite. It's believing that you are worthy and that you are an authority that creates the results. It's the belief that you should be there. Like, it's strange if you are not on podcasts one day. It's strange if you don't have clients knocking on your door or people like on a wait list to work with you. That's how it should feel like, because if you start with a feeling of worthiness, then the results will come. But people get it wrong. They think it's the opposite. But when I started my business years ago, I started like thinking of myself as one of the highly paid consultants in Sweden at the time. I thought that that's what I should be. So that's what I am. It's just that my bank account isn't showing the numbers yet. But I still perceived myself as someone that people should listen to. I perceived myself as someone that, like, I I'm smart. I have something to say. People should listen to me. People should buy from me. And I didn't fake anything. I didn't try. I wasn't fake it until you make it at all. I literally knew I'm smart. I have something to say. And that's what I did. I said things. I showed up like I was an authority. And I showed up to a meeting with ideal clients, sharing my opinions on their strategy. I wasn't showing up like this small, like scared freelancer. No, of course not. I didn't go into details and said, "Oh, I'm so new. I have nothing, like, I barely have any clients. Please buy from me." No, of course not. That's not how I showed up. I showed up very confident, very knowing, like, very assertive. And that's what creates the results. You have to think of yourself as worthy of the results before they come. The fourth mindset block that I come across a lot with people, with clients, and usually with clients, it's like when they work with me, this is something they overcome, because it's the belief that you are not worthy, or your offers are not worthy of a higher price. Like, the idea of doubling your prices or making a lot of money or charging way more than what you're doing right now is strange and unusual, and something that you just don't feel comfortable with, because you don't actually believe that they're worth that amount. Or you believe that if I increase my prices, I need to add more stuff to the offer. I need to add more one-on-one sessions. I need to add more strategy. Need to add more, like, whatever. And the truth is, no. You might not have to add anything. You could just double your prices tomorrow and feel very confident in your prices. And trust me, you will see how people will say yes to you. And you will feel like, oh, they have no idea I just doubled my prices. But people will say yes to you. And you will have double your prices, and people will still say, oh, I thought you were going to be more expensive. And I've had multiple clients do this. I've had multiple clients raise their prices exponentially after working with me, because I think I am probably the queen of getting people to raise their prices, honestly. um, so and the truth is that their clients have just said, of course, yes, because if your clients are happy with you and want to work with you and want to continue working with you, they probably feel like your new prices are worth it, right? And if your clients aren't happy with you and they don't like working with you, they're probably not going to continue working with you anyway at some point. And if they don't want to keep working with you, what does it matter? That there are other clients out there. There are so many clients out there that are willing to pay your prices. But what's important to remember that pricing is really all mindset, or all like pricing is all made up. There's no real pricing out there. Like there's no real market price for anything, truly, because there's so many aspects of pricing that you have to take into account. It's personal branding, it's perceived value, it's marketing, it's the sales strategy, it's so much behind pricing. Because the reason why pricing is all made up is because, and that's exactly why a brand like Chanel or Hermès, for example, can charge so much money for their purses, even though they might be the exact same quality or the exact same look as another purse, because it's the brand. Why would you say that they should lower their prices or they should have lower prices? Like, it's Chanel, it's Hermès. Of course, their prices are going to be high. Of course, they're going to be 10 times higher than the average bag. All right. And this is why you need to completely shift your mindset around money when it comes to your pricing, because you might think, oh, there's no way I could charge $10,000 for, let's say, a coaching package with me. Like $10,000, who would pay that? And I'm telling you right here, right now, that there are a lot of people that would pay that amount, including my clients, including the clients of my clients that are selling $10,000 offers or more. So I also always tell my clients, when they are scared to raise their prices and they are scared that people won't be able to afford them or something, I always tell my clients, do not project your own money beliefs onto your clients. Do not project your own limiting money beliefs onto your clients, because you might think they can't afford it or it's too much. But why would your client feel that way? Maybe your client feels like they want to pay you that amount of money. They want to invest that much money into themselves or into their business. Or they are already prepared to pay that amount. They were already expecting that amount. Why should you project your own beliefs? I had a client, for example, who felt like, well, the economy is not that great. I don't want to make them charge. I don't want to charge them too much money. I don't want to put pressure on them. I'm like, how do you even know that your clients are suffering in this economy at all? How do you know how much money they have? How do you know how much they're willing to pay? Like, don't project your own beliefs about the economy onto your clients, right? All right, the fifth mindset block that is stopping you from reaching the next level is one that I've spoken to a lot with clients. And I think this is something that almost every single entrepreneur can relate to. Either this is something you have overcome, or it's something you are constantly struggling with, because honestly, it's the hardest thing to overcome, I believe. It's the belief that your happiness, your safety, your joy, your calmness depends on how your business is going, or your money, your income, And this is common because a lot of people feel, of course, you feel happy if you are making a lot of money in sales. Of course, you feel ecstatic when people are buying from you. Of course, it's great when your business is going smoothly and everything's amazing, right? Of course, that makes you happy. It's natural, right? But then when the slow months come and nobody's buying, or the income is lower than usual, or there's some kind of struggle happening in your business, suddenly you're not happy. Suddenly there's no joy. Suddenly you're worried and scared and you don't feel safe anymore. And I think when you have gone through these emotions, both the highs and the lows, you realize that what the heck? Like, I don't want my happiness, my joy, my safety, my like calmness to be dependent on my business. What? Isn't that crazy? Why should I feel unhappy for a whole month just because I'm not selling as much as I was expecting or wanted to? And why should I feel happy and overjoyed just because money is coming into my business? This is ridiculous, right? Isn't it stupid? Because when you look at the big picture, like you are growing your business, you are increasing your income, you are becoming more and more successful in the long run. Like when you zoom out, you see that you are on the right path. So why does it really matter if you're doing amazing one month and you're not doing that great the next month? Whatever. Don't you want your safety, happiness, joy, calmness to come from within? Don't you want to feel calm, detached, and not worried and feel happy no matter what? And that is the big, big, big lesson. That is the hardest part of entrepreneurship, I believe. Like not letting your emotions be affected by your business, because your business is your life, money matters, and you like when you pour your heart and your soul into your business and you're not getting the results you are expecting as quickly as you are expecting them, you might feel sad, you might feel disappointed, right? But I really encourage you to like being a high level entrepreneur. Speaking of the name of this podcast, this is what it is. Being a high level entrepreneur means not allowing your business results affect your mindset or affect your energy or your authority. And it's difficult, I know, but when you are allowing it to control your life, you are giving up your power. You have no power because all of your power is in your results. All of your power is in sales and clients and success. And that's not real power. That's a power that's dependent on external results. You want to be powerful always, no matter what. You want to feel joy always, not just because someone's buying from you, right? And that's the big lesson of entrepreneurship. And that's why I love entrepreneurship so much, because we do get to evolve as people. We do get to grow as people. We get to face these mindset blocks that we've never faced before and overcome them, because we have to, honestly. We have to, because there's never going to be the next level if you're not willing to overcome these mindset blocks. And a big part of it is, honestly, not everything needs to be worked on with the mindset coach, or you don't necessarily need to read 1,000 books to overcome these blocks. A lot of it is acting differently. It's choosing differently. For example, the idea that you're not ready, you don't have to sit around and work on your mindset for 100 years to get ready. Like, you just need to decide to be ready and do the thing, even if you're scared. Okay? You just need to shift your perspective. Sometimes it's about raising your prices, even if you don't really believe in yourself, but you are still raising your prices and you are telling that client, these are my prices. And then it's easier to start feeling like your offers are worth a higher price when you start seeing that it works. So that's like the sixth mindset block that I did not bring up, but it was kind of between the lines. I think that's part of not being ready is the belief that you need to work on your mindset. Yeah, the sixth mindset block is the belief that you need to work on your mindset. And you need to work on your mindset for years. You need to work on your mindset for a long time. Multiple mindset coaches or courses, multiple mindset books, meditation, thinking, feeling, whatever. Like, yes, of course, you work on your mindset, but you work on your mindset while you are moving forward. If something feels scary, you're working on your mindset while you're moving forward. You're not sitting around waiting for it. You're not sitting around waiting to be ready. You are doing the thing and becoming ready and working on your mindset. And as things come up, you're dealing with it. All right. So don't sit around working on your mindset before you are doing the thing. Do it while you are doing the thing. All right. Thank you so much for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode.